Welcome to Reforged Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival, and in this part what I want to do is install some thrusters and see if we can get the Janus off the ground, and more importantly whether we can make it go forward at over 50 meters per second, because that's the speed we've got to attain in order to be able to use the warp drive. Now, just to give you a bit of an update of where we are, if I go to come to building supplies, you see I've got 14 medium thrusters and 4 small thrusters. What I did off camera is I went all the way over to the capital vessel that was giving me a bit of problem, stripped out all the remaining thrusters, and I got really lucky in the sense that I got 2 thrusters recovered complete, and that's the reason why I've got 14, because I built 12 go there. So and I've also built a few hydroponics plants as well, so we're just going to drop this here. And I've just been building some grow plots or hydroponics because and the other thing I've also done is I've moved in the medical equipment here, because what I'd like to get to at the end of this part is the Janus is my effective self-contained base, able to defend itself and more importantly able to fly. But whoops, because we're on a bit of a slope at the moment. Now we come in here, and we'll treat these blocks. The reason I've only built 3 is that there is another capital vessel that I haven't investigated yet. You can see what I've done here is I put some extra plants in. I've got some, oops, got that plant there, but I'm pretty sure that tucked away in here we got some more plants as well, which we can put on. Oops, I don't want that. Put these on at the moment. Oh, I had more than that. Oh, did I? It's this one. Sorry, I got a bit confused. My thingy bobs. And that's it. Now, one thing I have spotted is that if I come, it'd be easier just to go outside actually. Let's just go back down and go up onto the roof. I've got to do some work on the roof anyway. Put the thrusters in, and if we come here, if I come up on the top here, what I need to do now is we're going to just pull out these gratings here, and yeah, you'll see. And if I come up to here, I want my small thrusters here, so I just want to take that out and that out. But what you'll see here is I've sustained a little bit of damage, and I think this is due to the bombers hitting the top of. It also explains a little bit why I've actually been getting a little bit cold when I've been inside. I think what we do is we'll just, I can shove that in there for the moment. I think we're just put a hardened steel block in there. Yeah, I have been wondering why I was getting cold inside the hangar deck, and now I've actually found out why. The opposition blew a hole in my inside of the thing. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're just going to retrieve that one there. This one, all in the same line, isn't it? Just take that. I'm going to put a symmetry plane in if I can line up. We'll just point here. Tree plane, just want XY, we want you there. And we've already got everything on here, so the first things first we'll do straight away is put in the top thrusters. Now, the reason I'm using 4 small thrusters on the top here is that given the weight of the ship, going down isn't exactly going to be difficult on the planet. And if I'm completely honest, we're not going to be indulging in that much of elaborate maneuvers when we're if we're trying to avoid anything. This ship is certainly not going to be an acrobat. Now, the next thing is yeah, you in. Don't think you can go any lower. And what I want is 4 lift thrusters. In fact, we're probably going to need even more lift thrusters than that, actually. But I do have a cunning plan with respect to the lift thrusters. Oops. There is a kind of slot in here that I'm going to actually put in. I'm only going to put in 2 braking thrusters. I think I'd like them slightly the higher one of the 2 there. That gives us 4, should give us 4 lift thrusters, 2 braking thrusters, and then we're put in I'm a little bit worried about the fact that that thruster is going to be a bit exposed, so I might replace those blocks there. I've taken the wrong ones out, haven't I? Yeah, on this bit, so I have to do this. And I think I've made a bit of a mistake as well, because I haven't taken out the ratings on the other side here, which means that the thruster over here wasn't placed. Thank you, game. You can hear the Pinocchios there, and we'll put you in there. Actually, I'm going to double down the side thrusters. No, I've got thrusters there, thrusters there. I'm going to probably fill in those blocks there. Of course, what we're going to need is some rear thrusters. Put you in there. And that just leaves, I mean, I think while I'm thinking about it, I'm not that happy about this kind of angled section here. So we'll do loads of steel blocks. Put that back there. I don't really want to load the ship too much. So we'll come here. Breathe that steel block, that steel block. And get right here. Like that. To put that in there like that. So we've got kind of side thrusters, and I've got the lift thrusters in, haven't I? Yeah, and the braking thrusters. So I think the only thing we can do really now is see if this thing will actually get off the ground. I'm not expecting too much, but I just would like it to be able to get off the ground and move. And more importantly, we want to find out what the actual top speed of the ship will be, because we've got to get to 50 meters per second. So, well, we can get off the ground. That's we've got lateral thrust. Our top speed is 21 meters per second. That's junk. But we can actually maneuver reasonably. We're not going to win any awards for it, but got some nice, really big spotlights on the front as well. Let's just maneuver the ship round. we've now got to get to what we call it, 50 meters per second, but I do have a cunning plan to do that. So in here and put the thrusters off there. Remember, so we've got here. So we've got 2 spare medium thrusters, but what I'm planning on doing is go into here. We've got what I would like is a lot more oomph going forward. So we're gonna put some large thrusters in, because if you actually look at this, because of course in Reforged Edens, thrusters are actually underpowered. So a medium thruster only provides 7.5 meganewtons of force, where large thrusters produce where is it 12 meganewtons. Now if I remember correctly, 12 meganewtons is roughly the equivalent of a medium thruster in vanilla. So we're gonna make a couple of large thrusters, and I think the 2 remaining medium thrusters, and what I'm going to do is use those for extra lift, because by the time we load this ship up, it's going to be, say, a little bit heavy. So what we'll do, there, and round you in down like that, because we could I lift across the angles? That might work, couldn't it? So, can't see with that. Rotate this. Can't see it. Let me just. That should be in the correct position. I think if I do it across the angle of the ship, it would be slightly unbalanced, but I think if we can get another medium thruster, we can put another one in, so we'd have 8 lifting medium thrusters. In fact, yeah, one thing I haven't checked is the CPU. We're okay. So we got that there. Now the next thing is I'd like to kind of group everything, auto group things. Trouble is, if I auto group it, I might lose some of the switches that have been put on it, but the switches themselves aren't that sophisticated, I don't think. So we're going to go for an auto group, just so that we can get everything kind of tidied up. As I say, I know I might have messed up the switches, but I think we can afford that. Just makes everything look tidy, and it means that I don't have to spend all this time kind of tidying up all these thrusters now. It means I can check the thruster profile as well. So I can set the switches and groups up again if necessary, if they're not working. And if any of you follow my series, you'll probably be aware that I'm not the most consistent user with respect to, how can you say, using the grouping. Where am I now? Lost track of where I parked the ship. Now, the next thing I need to think about is defenses. I'm also attracted to the solar panels, but the trouble is these solar panels and these turrets can't be put on this ship. So we need to think about defenses as well. I'm not sure I've even got the defenses unlocked actually. What have we got? Let me just see. Again, I'm not thinking anything major. No, we haven't unlocked the projectile turrets yet. This is upgrades to heavy automatic turret. Yeah. We'll make one of that. And I think what I'd like to do is come in here. Where is it? Can't make them in here. Oh, that's okay. Make them in here. I think we've made the thrusters anyway, so make sure we. There's the weapon systems. Perhaps you should look at the right ones. That's base, that's base. These, that's HV. Come on, this is an advanced constructor. Why can't I make my equipment? There we are. Projectile turrets for CVs. Got advanced electronics. If we make 4 of these, I think. 2, 3, 4. And while that's being built, what we'll do is we'll put the thrusters on the back. Oops, no. Come in here. Break that link there. Constructor out. Oops. And we'll put I don't think there's any options with these large thrusters. Here we go. Yeah. One there. One there. Now, hopefully that will give us the forward thrust, get to 50 meters per second. But we'll just go and check that. Put the thrusters on. Yep. It says 59 meters per second. Got 19 meters backwards. We've got 59 meters there. Obviously, we can't blow up very quickly because compared to the forward thrust, the rear, the braking thrust forward is a lot lower. But we've got 18 meters left and right. Got more than enough now to be able to enable a warp drive. Our climb rate is a lot better, but once we've loaded the ship up, it's going to be a little bit kind of slower. And we'll just maneuver. Yeah. Park the ship here. Okay, we'll just turn the thrusters off. Devices. What we got here? Large thruster group B. We'll just add you. Group thruster B. You to. Yeah, so we've got enclosed thruster, large thruster B. So we've got next thing we need to do is sort out the defenses. Structure, we've got 4 of these things. Got minigun turrets, cannon turrets. I'm going to put 2 cannon turrets on and 2 minigun turrets, I think. I think I'd like. I always like to have the cannons on the there. Wait, up it out. Stop it. And then I think if we have a bit worried about that there, I'd like a field of view. So if we put in a couple of minigun turrets, like that bit's been damaged as well. If we put a couple of mini gun turrets this way, one that way. So we got kind of lateral. He's not in the right angle, but he'll sort himself out over time. There's no point worrying too much about that. Pretty sure I saw some damage here. So just repaired this here. Need damage? Oh yeah, a little bit of damage here. Courtesy of our bomber friends. Now, as far as I know, sentry guns are interchangeable. So if we can pull off the sentry guns from here, we'll soon find out. 3 blocks. Looks like we've actually lost the sentry gun from this side. And I wasn't even aware. Okay. Oops. Let's see if we can place the sentry gun. Oops, no, wait, drop it. I would like... We've got those kind of defenses there. I think I would but probably block in a actually use you as a block. Put a sentry gun there, tucked in there. Put another one in as well. We'd have the sentry guns kind of we need a second sentry gun. Wait. Stop it. Right, I think we'll create a group. Call it turrets. Add the cannons to the turrets groups. Oh, turrets, please. Put the miniguns into the turrets as well. And then that view that. Well, oh, you've got 3 guns, right? I don't want you firing at predators. Job is just going to be. It doesn't make any difference. Mounted weapons, turrets, and like that. So your job is just to fire at the opposition when they come in. Right, we'll now create a group called Sentry Guns. And then add you to that group. So we've got I think we'll knock out 3 more of those. Whoops, not. Gonna make 3 more sentry guns. I'm just wondering what the clearance is like underneath the ship, because there are some kind of defensive. There's a defensive position here and here, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of clearance. So I don't really want to get this way because the landing gear is not particularly good. I think next thing, let me just see, we've got these gratings here. Is it going to, I suppose it could be worth the risk leaving these holes in the side for the moment, so that I can add things later on. I mean, it'd be nice to use more of these grills. What's the hell? The grills are only, these are walkway grills, so they're not that particularly powerful. I mean, the thrusters have got more hit points than the grills. So what we're going to need to do is something about protecting those. So if we put the sentry gun, put another sentry gun there, we've got the turrets that will protect things if somebody gets in too close. We could actually, what I could do is put, actually temporarily, is put a sentry gun in there next to the turret, and what that would do is give an angled attack on that side. Yeah, use the small constructor, normal constructor. You drop stuff into the, okay. Building supplies. So put you there. Well, do the front first, like this. Take you position there, and take you next to that thruster for the moment. So you're kind of filling a dual role as a defensive gun, and also that gives us that capability there. I know they don't have a lot of hit points, but there's a little bit more than the other one before. I think I'm going to infill those blocks there with the steel blocks. Oops, I don't want veggies. Actually, put that there so I don't remember that I need to put those in the appropriate place. And I think the moment we're got those in there, just to give a little bit more protection. Okay, these have got the outer grills on them, so we're just going to take those grills off. Just retrieve those. Put in blocks like that, just for a little bit of extra protection. I think that is about it, guys. I could put some blocks in here, but there's a very good chance we'll be kind of adding to that in the near future. So we've now got the ship kind of set up. I just need to do that other grouping, don't I? Put the sentry and the ungrouped. Where did the sentry guns go then? I think I've just been pointing at the wrong ship. Add you to sentry guns. The guns. I don't want you really wasting ammunition on predators. That gives us a kind of all-round defense. Like that. One thing I still want to do, possibly in this video, and I've got to remember where it actually is. Crash capital vessel, no. It's in one of the lakes. It's crashed DSC back. I think I've visited that. There is one that's called where are you? It's crashed. It's a midsection, and I'm absolutely sure I've seen it, and I'm pretty sure it is actually in a lake. But let me just, there it is there. So we're just gonna set that. It's quite literally just down here in this small lake, and there's I think there's some nice stuff on it. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, let's just put that in the right place. Put you in raw foods, I think. Just I'm actually going to take the capital vessel because I think it deserves a maiden flight. So we're going to go here because we thrusters on, weapons on, and away we go. We need some food as well. Just the auger that's got the food. Actually, I think we're now in a situation. We'll just leave most of the stuff in there for the moment. We've got loads and loads of stuff. I'll sort all that out off camera. We'll just kind of pop that there. And just assault just the ship a little bit again. Would mind a little bit more height. And we're getting 59 meters per second, which is, I think, is comparable with the auger. I think the Merlin is slightly faster. The one thing we are going to need to do is watch out for mountains, because this is going to be a little bit cumbersome getting up over the top of mountains. Of course, we've got a nice scanner as well. Of course, one advantage we're going to get now is that I can take the Janus with the auger on it, and then we can then effectively deploy the auger to do any mining that we need. Not that I'm exactly going to be planning to do too much mining left on this planet, although. Okay guys, here we are. We're just coming up on the crash midsection here. Now I'm not expecting to get any thrusters from here, but I've got a feeling that we might get. I think this has got grow plots on it. Actually, it looks a little bit different from what I thought the crash midsection looks like. So this could be a new ship. So we're just gonna come here. The thrusters off. Waste fuel. The one thing I did forget to do was actually make some ammunition. So to show you here. At the moment I'm turning out some 30mm, 15mm ammunition. It's all queued up in the thing. So should I got? I think I've got a core somewhere. Let me just need a core. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all the. I think we need now to kind of sort this out a little bit now, and as well. So we'll put the raw food in there. That. Eggs. Put that in. I think the rest is all food and meds. So this can all actually. Well, we're not in combat situations, so we can just put that in there. That now comes there. Of course, I could steal some more ammunition from. I still didn't find that. Just harvest controller. There's the core. We've got some backup ammunition here. Not that I need it. In fact, I think what we will do is put this in the controller so that the Janus has got some ordinary 5.8mm rounds on it. And it also means that now I can power down the auger when I don't need it. Just keep everything in the fridge now, except for as and when I'm out and about. So just come over here, land on top. Oi. Oops, missed. And we'll look, see. There's a reasonable chance that we may get attacked when I do this, but it's okay. I'm not worried. let's see what we've got on this crash midsection. Got an ammo box. Okay, let's just have a look. We can put this in the. Actually, this can go into the Janus. Bit of extra ammunition there. Got here. Got freezers. Spoiled food. Fridge. Okay. Again, we'll just shove this into the food on the Janus. It's not going to. Okay, let's have a quick scope round through the cargo box. Loot out this. It'd be nice to get some reasonable stuff, but I doubt we're going to get anything. This is a little bit of Zarcosium. So just work our way through this lot. I mean, it's a fairly good selection. And of course, I've used a lot of my resources for making all the turrets and other stuff. So this is going to be a useful addition, especially the computers. We check the freezer. Industrial got some titanium. Okay, up there. Put the multi-tool at the bottom so I can see it. A large fridge, small fridge. It's got more food and a small ammo box. Okay, we got. So that's the first thing. What else have we got in here? We got control system. Oh, we got a gravity generator. That's a nice addition. There it is. Wow, it's right on the outside here. I was certainly going to take the gravity generator. Whoops. Come in here. Turn you off. Because that is something we can add to the Janus. But we're certainly going to cannot pick up. A Janus. Not the auger. We're going to have to put this directly into the Janus. Building supplies link. Yeah, we can drop that into the Janus. That would give us a little bit more extra stability. Anything? Got a couple of small thrusters, by the look of it. A couple of medium thrusters. Certainly wouldn't mind those. What are you? You're a small thruster. We got. I think we'll take this. Leave the small thrusters. Whoops. Like that. Whoops. We're gonna need to drill. Get down. I don't know if I got the drill with me. No, it would be in the Janus probably. In general supplies. Break you. Don't I have any? What we call it? Got no. Well, that's annoying. Don't tell me I've got to make some natural fuel. Oh, this is the Janus, isn't it? It's not the auger. I knew I had some somewhere. Just come in here. Crash midsection. Oops, no. Here, crash midsection. Medium thruster. Turn you off. And we'll just extract you. Done it again. Oh, Janus. Supplies. Not doing very well here at the moment, but that's okay. I'd guess that the other medium thruster is over here. I just thank you. You up. Yeah, for some reason this one's bit more. There it is. There is that it? There's a steel block. We'll salvage the steel block. What we got here? Computer terminal. Just salvage that. Got here O2 station. Take that. Retrieve the armor locker. Be nice to have at least different at least 2 armor lockers on the ship, so they don't have to keep running around trying to get things. So in here, you. Anything else in here now? I'm absolutely certain this ship's got grow plots, but you just see bed access terminal, shower. A shower and a toilet could be quite nice. Gravity generator. Got a fuel tank, so on the way of fuel. We've got some oxygen here. Ooh, we'll certainly take 9,296 oxygen. Certainly don't want to put it into the general supplies. Yeah, that's magnificent. The oxygen, the fuel is a little bit more disappointing, but that oxygen pickup was very nice. So we got that, and that's going to make a difference. Devices, equipment, got the thrusters. We got a couple of large constructors which will be there. Food processors, equipment. Right, guys, I'm aware that time is pushing on, so what I'm going to do is we're just going to do a bit of general scrapping into the structure in on the Janus. Wrap around a little bit just to wind the video up. I think the antennas, not sure. Some O2 tanks here. I wouldn't mind retrieving a couple of those because they're large O2 tanks, and then we'll salvage the rest. Got that there. Apologies, it's a little bit dark. O2 station. This got medical here, nothing in it. O2 tanks, a lot more O2 tanks. Right, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. What I will say is I'm really would like to move on to another planet in the system. So opinions, where do you think we should go? We got a selection of beta planets. We got Ningus over here, which is a what we call it, a medium swamp planet. No, snow planet. We got Roggery as well, as I'm pretty sure Roggery is in here as well. That's the swamp planet. Part of me, but that's got a patrol vessel. I don't really want to mix with that. We got a dry desert. Now this is one of the starting scenarios, and I'm quite interested to see. It says testing starting planet. I'm just wondering whether that might be an option. I say the alternative is we just go to one of these beta planets. Is it too hot? You know, with possibly you have breathable atmosphere, so that we can spend a little bit of time going round the different planets. This is a dead planet. Now this could be worth a look. Is check out maybe beta 4 here. That's a dead planet. This is an arid start. This is beta 4 arid starter. Ningus. I say I'd like to check out all of these. Odd temperate starter. Anyway, I'm open to suggestions. Feel free to chuck it in the comments. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.